Hey guys, Lucas here. Thanks for tuning back to my channel. As you can tell, got a really cool project. This, my friends, is the 1/10 scale Nikko Hilux 4-wheel drive from 1982. Very cool truck, very old. Well, I needed to get this truck to run again. It did not run. I had to clean the corrosion out the batteries. Obviously, there was some there. Now it functions pretty good. Also, I wanted to do some advancements, liven it up a little bit, and that's what I think was able to do. We didn't do any modification to the engine or anything like that, but I did some modifications to the your battery choice. So underneath here, you typically use 4 C cells and 4 AA. So I wanted to give an option, and that's what I did was made a router. So I'll show you this cool trick. The hood now comes off. I got to build hinges for that later, and you're able to put a 7.4 volt 2S battery pack right underneath in the hood. So that's pretty cool. Just connects right just like this, just like that. You can still use the regular C cells underneath, so you run either way. Now this truck basically has a ton of different options. So you can run this thing in 2-wheel drive, you can run 4-wheel drive, high gear, low gear. Now these came in MK variations. So the first MK, which MK1, it was a red truck, smaller wheels, still had the same capabilities, but actually gave you all the capabilities on your remote. So you could shift everything via the remote. That is very cool and quite impressive, especially in 1982. This is probably the MK2 version, maybe MK3. Radio Shack will later get this style here in their marketplace, and that would be 1988. Highly collectible. Everybody is hunting these things down nowadays. I needed to do a couple other things to it. I had to fill in the roll bar because the roll bar looked toyish, and we went ahead and painted that up. I needed an on and off switch for the lights, so I got that all set up. Because when you go, you have lights. When you stop, you don't have lights. When you go, that's annoying. So I just wanted to have an on and off switch so I could cut that on and off, and I did that right here. Huge antenna. Look at this thing. So the graphics are pretty cool, I will say. And those that don't know, I shall tell you that Malibu Grand Prix did exist. It was a fun park for families. They had go-kart tracks, arcades, that kind of thing. It was very cool to see. And the logo is the exact logo that you would see at those parks. So the 1/10 scale Nikko claimed it to be. And I'm going to show you what 1/10 scale is. And this is the truck that they were kind of chasing down, the design. This is a Bruiser, so it's not the Hilux, but the Hilux uses the exact same chassis, pretty much. So that's 10 scale. This is 10 scale. The Nikko Hilux is probably more like a 1/12 scale. Pricing on these trucks, they're going to vary. Some of these can go from, I don't know, $50 all the way up to $1,000 in a box. I can't remember what else I had to do to this truck, but I did a few different things to it. But that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and show you the breakdown on what this truck took to get it like this, and then the running portion of the video. That's all going to start right now. First thing we're going to do is take the body off the car, remove the roll bar, and remove the nudge bar. And also, we're going to fill in this back portion of the roll bar just to make it more realistic. Then once we do that, we've got to insert some LED lights in the front. See about getting this controller fixed, because we're not putting no electronics in here. We're going to use the existing electronics if we can. But I've got to somehow fix this. Once we do that, I think this thing will come to life again. So there's some scratches in the window. We got to sand all that. We got to wash it really good. It's really dirty and dusty. Yeah. So if you guys ever see one of these, I'll just tell you one thing before we take the body off. This window, it's almost like a dark amber, something you would see like on the Tamiya Mud Blaster. Now, if you're wondering about why these holes on top are there, that's for the camper version. There would be 2 little pop-in lights that go in here, and then there would be a camper right here. So let's go ahead and take this thing off. Now the body's off. This is a little cover. All right, so this comes off. But there she is. Oops, like that. It's got a little bit of tape that you got to take off right here. That comes off. The engineering in this thing is quite sophisticated, especially for 82, even now. So let's go ahead and start taking these parts off we need to do. All right, so that just pops right on out, the nudge bar. There we go. That moves this beautiful beast right there. And let's go ahead and take this roll bar off. Okay. Well, that's it. It comes off. So this is going to need a deep clean, and we're going to paint just the lights on the side here, just right there. That might be all I'll do. Maybe put some little lights right there. Paint some lights. Paint the little handle right there silver. So a little inside view with the transmission motor out, or motor housing out. Okay, this is something you don't see every day. So I went ahead and opened it up. There's the engine in there. Right there. And it looks like you can actually remove the motor. So I'll have to see if I can get in there. So everything just slides right on out of the assembly. It looks like this is pretty much the heart of the unit, this section here. Okay, so now the motor is out. I'm going to dialogue how many teeth are on here, and the motor looks to me it's a 380. So I'll show you. So it's exactly the same size as a Tamiya Grasshopper one. Motor assembly and transmission housing's all done. Nothing too hard. It all snaps back together again. Just a couple little screws here. Doing the headlight upgrade with the LED. Once your LED bulb is in here, you've got to cut out a little bit of a notch right there. So just got to trim it just a little bit. I got the remote on and now it works. Clean all the corrosion out. I'm actually going to build a little secret compartment on the inside here, right underneath the hood, to put a small LiPo battery. So that's what we're going to do. I've got to wire some DIN connectors. I'm going to put my positive one on the area where obviously it's red, and then the negative or the flat bar part right here. And I'm going to show you what I do in order to fill the back section of the roll bar. Is I just take a piece of wood and I cut it to shape and I put it in here, put my mark, cut it here, and then fill it with a little bit of my JB quick weld. And it fills it up. Then I'll sand it down, and then I'll add my putty. Alright, so as you can tell, it's filled up. Looks like a mess. Got the gaps filled. I went ahead and also started working on the headlight bezel, the one that's broke. So we're going to give this some time to harden up, and then we're going to paint it. Alright, so now what we're doing is starting the removal of the hood. So I've got a little micro saw that I'm going to start cutting away at the edge. That way we have the hood pop up. Alrighty guys, as you can tell, the roll bar is all primed up. That means we're at the paint stage. Everything's all done. I got this painted like I like. Now we're going to paint this portion in red, the little winch area. Get that done. I got to paint the side lights in white and did a little light right here in orange. I got the hood removed. So I'm going to pop this thing off. It will need hinges, so later on I'll probably build some hinges, but right now you can bolt it just like that to the chassis. So that's cool. There's what it's going to be like on the inside, but we're going to clean the inside. I made a little template that sits right in there. And I had McDonald's breakfast on about a week ago that I just kept. It's been washed, but I have to look at that. That's going to be in there. It'll look kind of cool. So we're going to trim it out, and then it should look pretty cool. The walls are all inside. Right here, the floor is good. So now you have that option. So you can run the 2S 7.4 volt battery in underneath the hood here, which is really nice. or you can use the C batteries underneath the truck if you want to. So it's nice to have that option, and it's really a trick too to have the hood that actually comes off the truck now. And that's pretty much it. So the only thing we're going to do is get everything done and painted, and we'd be rocking and rolling on a trail. A running video of the four-wheel drive Hilux. Let's cut the lights off. We don't need lights on right now. And then let's run it with the four-wheel drive. The little kids probably would have a great time with this thing. There it goes. Alright. So, I'm bored with the 4C batteries. Let's put the LiPo in. Alright, so now we got the LiPo in. Just got to screw the hood back on. Let's do two-wheel drive first. Let's put it in four-wheel drive. There we go. It went up pretty easy that way. I'll get it to come up over. Alright, let's run a high-speed pass. Alright guys, so now we have the 4C batteries. We're running it on two-wheel drive and on low speed. So let's see how this one performs on just smooth asphalt. Alright, now let's go ahead and install the LiPo battery. Let's go ahead and test this thing out in low and two-wheel drive. There we go. Much livelier. So it's a happy truck with the LiPo 7.4 volt battery pack. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit this high speed on this thing. There it goes. Yeah, it's a lot better with the high speed. And two-wheel drive LiPo form. Okay. Wow. All right. Alrighty, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. Please hit a like, and I would love it for you to subscribe. Take care, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.